Dreams of dragons fire and the things that will fight. future is finally here at last. 115 years have gone by so fast. If it wasn't clear before, it's 2020 now. Community or citizens, don't have a doubt. We come together as a team united for a purpose, a goal and a dream that's written on the surface. Can you hear what I'm saying? We are one team, one mission, united for a cause, always by your side. We are unified. We are, yeah.
Thank you, Tristan, and welcome. So what do you think? Okay. Well, you know, our chant's going to be, we are unified, so we're going to be saying that throughout the evening, and whenever anyone says we are, that's it. You're learning quickly. So we are. Yes, thank you, thank you. And thanks to Tristan for doing a great job on performing for the first time, Unified Live, and for being with us tonight. So thank you, Tristan. And, Tristan was commissioned to write our new jingle, and you'll be hearing this as we try to build our brand, and he did a phenomenal job, and I'd like to introduce that to you right now. And this will be a 60-second version. Ultimately, we have a 10-second version, 30-second version, 60-second version, depending on the application. So we'll play the 60-second version, and some of the intros are vocal, others are musical, but I'd like to introduce you to our new jingle as Unified Bank. So if we could put that on.
Always by your side, we are unified.
The new jingle. Okay, we'll be hearing a lot of that coming up, hopefully on the radio, and obviously the middle sections where the voiceover will happen. But as you can see at this point, this is not going to be an ordinary staff meeting. I don't know what you thought you were going to get into when you came tonight, but yeah, definitely not going to be ordinary. And going forward, we're trying to set a new tone, one that projects that we're not going to be your typical bank here at Unified. A lot of consideration, or after a lot of consideration, we settled on the name Unified because it relates nicely to our bank holding company. I want to stress United Bancorp, our holding company, its name will not change, nothing will change there. It's only at the bank level. But Unified, it also symbolizes bringing together our two divisions, the Citizens Bank and the Community Bank. We are now truly one bank operating on one platform with one vision. It doesn't get any better than that. So going forward, we will truly be one team. Unified was the one name that closely tied to United, as mentioned, in United Bancorp, that could be ultimately be registered in the states in which we want to operate at this point, which is our current defined target footprint of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. So we do have protection in each of those states, and longer term we'll be moving for federal registration. But the most important reason why we chose unified is really because of what it means. And quite simply, unified means when people or groups are all on the same page, working for the same goals, and doing the same thing. And when I saw that, I was like, that's pretty cool. And that really defines what we need to be and who we're going to be. So one bank, one vision. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the unified way. Ultimately, the unified way will define our culture and who we are and how we're going to act going forward in order to build an effective brand. Quite simply, the unified way will be our guiding principles. If we follow these principles on a consistent basis, we will help build our brand identity, which is very important if we want to grow, and how we really want our customers and our markets to perceive us. This is very critical to help us grow once again and accomplish the greatness that we envision for our company in the coming years. The unified way starts with a term you've heard before, and that is, Joe, Mission 2020. And that is simply to be, next slide please, to be $1 billion or greater in asset size community banking organization by the end of 2020. And we're not even quite halfway there, but I have high expectations that we'll definitely get there. And 18 months ago, or approximately 18 months ago, at our last staff meeting, I first mentioned this concept. And paramount to us accomplishing this goal was to establish a new and unique name, and I'm proud to say there will only be one commercial bank in the country with the name Unified in its charter, and that's us, our Unified Bank. And that's quite something because there are about 5,700 banks, a little bit over 5,700 banks in this country, and I did a search the other day, and I found 548 that either have the name citizens or community, so roughly 10% of the banks out there are citizens or community. So being unified, we truly will be different. Moving on, our motto or slogan will be, always by your side. We are unified, and you just heard that in the jingle. And that's what we're gonna, the tagline we're gonna use in commercials, and really, you know, through thick and thin, we want to be with our customers and truly be with them from cradle to grave, so to speak. Our credo, or the golden rule, is always serve others as you'd want them to serve you. And it's just quite simple. If you put yourself in the other person's shoes and treat them the way you'd want to be treated, we'll never fail to impress and completely satisfy our valued customers. So that's our credo. Next, our vision statement, which is a statement that describes our clear and long-term desired change resulting from our work, is simply creating better lives for the people that we serve. Very succinct, not hard to remember. So you remember the missions and visions before, they're posted in our bathrooms, those are coming down. You'd never remember those in a million years. We created something you can remember, and as we talk to our customers, you know, we're going to default to our vision and default to the different principles under the unified way, but creating better lives for the people that we serve, and that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Next is our mission statement, which basically talks about our aims and values as an organization, or why we exist. And quite simply, our mission is at Unified, we have a mission to be the world's most respected financial services provider. To accomplish this, we have established a culture that supports our team members so they can provide exceptional service to our valued customers. One team, one vision, together we accomplish more. And you notice we want to be the world's most respected financial services provider. Why not think big? You know, the world's ours to conquer. Next, we have our core values. And the core values are simply the fuel or power behind our vision and mission statements. And first, the first core value is ensuring quality, excellent products, exceptional service in everything we do. Next is having a caring attitude. We care deeply about the well-being and success of ourselves, our organization, our customers, and our communities, the four constituencies that truly matter to us as a community bank. The next core value is being deeply committed. Quite simply, always there for you. Thick and thin, once again, always there for our customers and always there for our team. Next, creating convenience, fostering great experiences and positive interactions in everything we do. And that's more intangible in nature than tangible. We can't necessarily have the best locations and the greatest technology as a community bank, but if we serve people on their schedules and do the little things that truly make a big difference and truly create convenience for our customers in an intangible sense, we can compete with those bigger banks. So that have the corner locations and all the prime technologies. We're not going to be too far behind, but we always need to think about creating convenience for our customers. And lastly, treating with respect. Always having utmost respect for our fellow team members and valued customers. And I guess that explains itself. Next, we will have, we do have service rules under the Unified Way. And ultimately, these are the rules that we all must follow to ensure service excellence. And they are the acknowledgement rule, which is timely recognize and warmly greet all customers. Your greeting can make all the difference in their day in our relationship. The two-ring rule is next. It's a two-ring rule. With a smile on your face, always answer the telephone within 2 rings and welcome the customer with our unified greeting. And in order to accomplish this, I firmly realize we need to look at the positioning of our telephones, and we will. But we always must answer the phone within 2 rings. It shows that we're ready to serve, and it's just, once again, a fine detail matter that really will set us apart. And then the unified greeting, that'll be a standard greeting we'll get into a little bit later on, but it can change over time to support different focuses, but always answer with the unified greeting. Uniformity is key, consistency is key. And lastly, we have the sundown rule, and this is a rule you've seen before, but it's very important. When working to resolve a customer's issue or addressing any customer inquiry, always get back to them before sundown on the same day. Even if we do not have a final response, never let them wonder if they have been forgotten. So those are the service rules. And in conclusion, the Unified Way will define our culture or who we are. And ultimately, it centers around service, communication, teamwork, and respect. And it'll also ensure that we all consistently follow our brand standard or how we want our customers and markets to perceive us, therefore setting us apart from our competition. Great things will happen for our company if we all consistently and uniformly follow the Unified Way. Going forward, that is our gold standard. And with that, we are unified. Good job, good job.
Always by your side. We are unified.
Unified Bank, one with you.